What's going on, you nerds? This means long live and prosper. I can't do it the right way because I don't have the right kind of joints. How are you guys doing? Dude, I got so much energy right now, and I don't know why I didn't drink coffee or anything. I think it might be because I'm like 5 days into ketosis. So I've got tons of energy. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling really excited about tonight too because it's going to be quite the show, and we'll explain why here in a little bit. But before that, what's going on? Where are you guys from? And more importantly, what you munching on? Let me know. Come on, get it in the chat section. Get in the chat section. Chat section. SpaceX just started their screensaver stream. So we're not there yet, but we're getting there. It's looking good. It's looking good. All right, I'm going to see if I can get through these cities or states or countries in one breath. Here we go. Paraguay, Sweden, Taco Bell, Germany, popcorn, Montreal, fries, Austin, Texas, grilled cheese, Ribon bites. What the heck is that? Chillicothe. What's up, Chillicothe from Ohio, Indiana. I'm still on one breath. Ramen noodles, Iraq, Trinidad, Ohio, Texas, Miami, Germany. Spitting on beer. Whoa, what's going on, guys? That was tough. Never going to try that again. Thanks for joining me. Brought to you by the Columbus, Ohio-ish area. Not exactly Columbus, but Central Ohio. Okay, we already got some super chats. Let me get through those really quick, then we'll continue on. David Wishingrad. Thanks so much. Man, you're very generous today. I very much appreciate that. Love you long time. Cover the top with money and use it as a heat shield. Bah, I have to get back to work. Oh, that's a boner. Hope to see you later. Deuces. All right. Thanks, bro. That's so kind of you. Wow. Prime. Gold bar, bro. Welcome to the eccentric family. Appreciate you. Thanks, bro. Robert. Fallon. Keep. This stupid chat thing just doesn't want to cooperate. Not chat, super chat. It just cuts off the last person, so I got to go to my... I got to go to the actual chat and scroll up a little bit. I'm looking for you. I guess I could just click on you. Keep it up. I already got my workout in. On Fridays, I kind of have to resort to doing my workout last because I just got to get through that SpaceX in the news video, and it takes me all day on Friday. I literally finished at 6 p.m. right on the dot today. So I'm glad I put off my workout till afterward. Okay, it's now I think about it, it's probably not a good idea for us to meet up like this. We might spread the China virus. Am I right? But say what you want. I really learned a lot about myself because of this pandemic. I learned that I'm a terrible person. Because despite all the deaths, I was only slightly annoyed with China from all this, only slightly, until I found out that they were delaying the Bond movie. Then I got pretty pissed. So yeah, I'm a bad person. But maybe that's just me. Yeah, it's the China virus. They started it. Blame them. You don't have to blame Canada anymore. Blame China. Blame Canada. Where's all my Canadians? Where's all my Canucks in the live stream? Come on, guys. Peacekeeper hero. I paused The Princess Bride to watch this. Hope it doesn't have to be pushed back like previous missions have. Yeah, so I don't believe there is a backup window tonight. It's either launch on time or scrub it till tomorrow. Princess Bride, though, I have never seen that movie, but I heard great things. And I'm a movie buff. I need to watch that movie. Remind me, okay? Just send me a tweet tomorrow because the wife's leaving town and I got the night to myself. Maybe I'll get a little ornery, watch The Princess Bride. Okay. Okay, so let's get into, let me pull up SpaceX's thing so we don't miss it. We'll keep an eye on that. Good, we do have some Canucks in the live chat. I appreciate that. And let's go over the mission really briefly because that way when they get to it, we'll already have it covered and I can keep talking to you guys. Okay. Display too big. Transition slowly. Oh, yeah. All right, so this is spacex.com/webcast. This is where you go to find the live streams that they put out, and it also gives you all the important deets. And basically what you need to know about this mission is it's a resupply mission to the International Space Station. They're taking up a bunch of space junk. No, very important scientific experiments and whatnot to keep that thing running. And they're also going to, and this is the really exciting thing, they're going to attempt to land the booster in very high winds tonight. Like, Elon is pushing the envelope on this one. We'll get to his tweet about that in a second. And what's really exciting is that it's a LZ landing. They're trying to land this on the coast, and we haven't seen one of these in a long time. They're kind of rare and few and far between, so that's exciting. Click on the press kit, boink, and bring up the little spreadsheet. This is a more specific overview that we'll skip through. Spacecraft intel we'll skip through. Let's go down to the mission timeline. All right, kind of a shorter live stream again. That's okay. We're all tired. I get it, except for me apparently, because I'm hopped up on ketones. But so we have liftoff, and SpaceX is starting their stream. I'll pull that up here in a second. Max Q, blah blah blah. Scrolling down more. Here we go. We'll probably cut the stream at about 12 minutes after liftoff, because that's when they'll deploy the solar arrays. Keep an eye on Twitter. Make sure everything's good to go. SpaceX is tweeting. While I have this up, let me go to my tweeter. Check this out. Water test was complete tonight, you guys. Look at that, it's spewing. Let me rewind a little bit. This is Lab Padre stream. Stop buffering, you. I'm probably pushing my computer too hard. See, look, I'm talking so fast because I just got so much energy. Let's do it. I want to hurry this up so I can get to the SpaceX stream. But yeah, you can probably see a little bit of water coming out the top there. They pressure test, but this is the really interesting part. See that right there? Aliens. All right, close this down. The aliens are invading Boca Chica. Nothing to see here, folks. Get off the screen, you. It's not working. DEFCON 5. Get back to this. All right, I'm pulling up the stream. Just don't yell at me. I'm pulling up the stream now. Here we go. There we go. Let's listen to what they're saying.
12 as the first private spacecraft in history to visit the International Space Station. To this day, Dragon is the only spacecraft currently flying that's capable of transporting significant amounts of cargo to and from Earth. Beginning with CRS-20, we are excited to be flying an upgraded version of Dragon spacecraft that will not only be capable of flying cargo, but also people. For tonight's mission, we're targeting an instantaneous launch window.
Okay, we know all that. So, thank you very much, Team Falco. Thanks so much for being great and providing us nerds great information. 3 exclamation points. Can you give a shout out to my daughter, Abby? What's up, Abby? She is studying Mars space. Good for her. That's exciting. I miss teaching stuff about Mars and space. It's just fun to talk about it. So, I'm kind of jealous of your daughter. Tell her to enjoy it while it lasts before you move on to chemistry or something hard. Or something harder, I guess. All right. Those of you that are patrons, I am keeping an eye on Discord. I'm pulling it up right now. I got so many tabs open on my third monitor that I got. Thank you guys very much. Get off the screen, video. I'm done with you. So yeah, patrons, if you are wanting to talk, go to the Patreon discussion channel. I'm keeping an eye on that. I'll try to at least. And then those of you that are YouTube members, I'm keeping an eye out for your gold bars or silver double bars, whatever you have. And mods, everyone give a shout out to the mods. Thank you, mods, for keeping this whole chat in line. Yeah. Perth, Australia. So feeling poly, it sounds kind of wrong, will be in Ohio later this year. Cedar Point, yeah. If you've never been to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, you have to go. They used to have the tallest roller coasters in the world. I don't know if they got taken over by China or whatever, but they used to. They still might. Prime. What's up, Prime? Yep. The launch is looking good. Your Creators is here. What's up, Creators? How's it going? I like your wiener. Your hot dog. Looks delicious. Can't have hot dogs right now. Well, I could probably have the hot dogs without the buns. Keto. What's up, Porks? Ryan. How's it going, guys?
The second stage is what will carry Dragon to its intended orbit, allowing the spacecraft to eventually rendezvous with the space station. With that, let's check in with Kate to get a status update on tonight's mission.
It's T-minus 11 minutes almost, and the SpaceX team is working no significant issues. The go, no-go poll was conducted at T-minus 38 minutes, and propellant loading began shortly thereafter at T-minus 35 minutes. At this point, RP1 is completely loaded on stage 2 and nearly complete on stage 1. Liquid oxygen loading is underway on both stages and will complete at T-minus 2 minutes to launch. We're also loading helium gas into both stages. Falcon 9 uses helium as a pressurant to backfill the propellant tanks as both LOX and RP-1 are consumed by the Merlin engine.
Okay, we know all this. If you guys want to listen to them, that's totally cool. I wish I could, but I'm talking to you guys. We get this kind of stuff all the time. TBNTX, I ditched Patreon to support your YouTube channel paid. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. And now you got your little gold, I can't remember what you call those things. They're not chevrons. They're leaves or something. I don't remember. Good for you, though, Commander. Kurt from Columbus, bra. Curtis Ruddock's in the house, in his house. Okay, so what was I talking about? Back to what I was talking about. Boca Chica. So they had their water pressure test for the Starship SN2 tank prototype thing, and that must have been a success because I didn't see it blow up or anything. So they now have road closures scheduled for tomorrow at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Maybe that's going to be the cryo test. Not sure. I'll transition back to her while I set up my next thingy.
Total of 20 trips to the station, flying over 95,000 pounds of cargo and returning over 76,000 pounds of cargo back to Earth. In its 8 years of service, Dragon has also delivered some really cool and vital scientific experiments to the orbiting laboratory. And tonight's mission is no different. Dragon will be carrying dozens of research payloads to the space station, including the research in the National Laboratory, operated by the Center for the Advancement of Science in Space, or CASIS. There are more than 20 payloads included on this mission, sponsored by the National Lab. The National Lab payloads represent a diverse group of research investigations, all of which are intended to benefit life here on Earth. Let's take a look at some of the groundbreaking research from CASIS that will be aboard the CRS-20 mission.
Neato. Okay. Again, you can always watch that on a different stream. But thank you very much, Curtis Ruddock, for that pear emoji thing. I love it. The GIF. I really appreciate the support. And while I'm talking about support, so during our last stream, if you guys remember, you guys went on like this Tesla thing. I told you I was saying up for a new car. I would love to have a Tesla, but they're kind of expensive. So some of you super chatted me some earmarked Tesla money, and I added it all up, and I made this little banner for you. If I can get it set up right. Ta-da! Almost $76. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. That's really cool. You guys are awesome. Yeah, still saving up though. And back. While I'm talking about this. Okay. Elon tweeted right before this live stream started that this rocket booster from this mission will land in highest winds ever at the landing zone. And this is intentional to kind of push the envelope of what the booster is capable of landing in as far as the wind goes. And he also revealed, I should probably go to my profile for this because I can't remember exactly what he said. There we go. He said that the recently missed booster from the last launch that, landed right beside the drone ship, missed because of the high winds, and it was incorrect wind data with the booster. So that probably plays into why they're pushing the envelope this time. Okay, capiche? Back. Okay, got all that stuff out of the way now. I'm still keeping an eye on Patreon for you, or on Discord for you Patreons. Here we go. Payphone Bone is back. Got my Jolly Rocket. Oh, you got your Jolly Rocket gear. Gonna be sporting it to KSC next month. Yeah, that's what it's made for. All right, go there and just show it off. Just tackle people so they really see it while you're pushing your shirt in their face. Adam Farrington, have you seen the 1.8? Yeah, the Pixel Pano Curiosity took. Yeah, I was actually gonna put that in tonight's SpaceX in the news video, but I kind of forgot, even though the thumbnail was right there in front of my face. It's just how I roll. Dylan C., thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it, guys. You guys are so lovely.
Space_station on Twitter for more information on the exciting microgravity research happening on the orbiting lab. We are currently under contract with NASA to resupply the space station through 2024 as a part of our second Commercial Resupply Services contract award. These missions will use the next version of Dragon, which can fly both cargo and people. In fact, this past week we celebrated the 1-year anniversary of Demo 1, which marked the first time a privately developed crew-capable spacecraft visited the space station. Flying NASA astronauts and helping keep the space station fully operational is a top priority for SpaceX, and our first mission with NASA astronauts is coming up later this year. On top of that, we have more exciting news. SpaceX has signed a contract with Axiom Space to fly 4 Axiom crew members on a Crew Dragon flight to and from the International Space Station. Axiom will provide NASA-certified crew training and operational management for the mission, which is set to launch as soon as the second half of 2020. This will be history's first fully private human spaceflight to the space station and the first in a series of missions that will provide unprecedented access to the orbiting laboratory.
Sign me up,
All
dude.
of these missions, whether for NASA astronauts, international astronauts, or for the regular citizen, are all key steps towards making human race multiplanetary.
We're currently just under the T-minute, 5-minute mark and counting.
Sweet. Prime, CRS-20-ish is the 20th and final mission to the International Space Station that SpaceX will fly. It is for this cargo dragon under their current phase of contracts with NASA. They are going to, for the next resupply mission, they're going to use a modified version of the Crew Dragon capsule, not the Cargo Dragon anymore. That's as far as I'm aware. That's the last I heard about that. Andreas Gade is back. It is almost 6 a.m. Oh, that's disgusting. 6 a.m. here, so they better not scrub, or I'm flying to America to whoop some butts. Yeah, you don't have to come here. I'll do it for you. All right. Because you gave me a super chat. You paid for it. You paid for that whooping. Let me get my face up big here really quick. Speaking of earlier, my t-shirts and merchandise, get yours today. All right, this is my Jolly Rocket mug. It's delicious. What's up, Lab? Lab became a member? Dude, you didn't have to do that. Now I'm going to become a member of yours. All right, I probably should anyway because I'm on there so much. That would be the respectful thing to do. I appreciate that, Lab, bro. We got to support each other. Everyone go to Lab Padre Stream right now, their YouTube channel, and give them $100. Do it. Do it now. Sasha Shekalova, thanks for staying informed for all of us. It is hard work because let me tell you, my brain fights it. It does not like learning new things. All right, I gotta work it into gear, get it going. Lab's got his gold bar now. TBNTX, which is better for you? Oh, let me get this back up here. Ooh, I almost forgot, my face is too big. TBNTX something. Which is better for you, Patreon or paid subscribers via YouTube? What's best? I don't care. It's up to you guys. I did them both so you could do what is best for you. It doesn't matter to me whatsoever. Although it does make me happy when we do these live streams that I see your little silver bars or gold bars or, eagle wings. I'm like, yeah, someone ranked up. Link in the description for the Teespring shop store. I'm coming out with new merch. I've been working on that for the last month, and I'm waiting to get the samples in the mail and wear them and look at them before I actually post them up for you guys, because it'd be really bad if I got them and they weren't the way they should be and then you bought some of them. But yeah, just stay tuned. I'm hoping next week I'll be releasing some new merch, and I have 5 more merches sometime after that. I'm going to release slowly. I don't want to release them all at one time because that would just be arrogant. Look at all my merch. Yeah, if you're on Patreon and you want to leave Patreon and join the YouTube, I get it, man. People have sent me emails like, bro, I'm leaving Patreon, but I don't want you to get upset because I'm going to join on YouTube instead now that that's available. I'm like, dude, I don't care, man. That's awesome. You do what you got to do. I'm just happy to be involved. What up, Stumps? Stumps is in the house. Everyone say hello, Stumps. We've got a lot of the usual suspects out here tonight. Everyone should be awake for this no matter what, because the landing is going to be exciting. High winds. I almost want to take a poll on who thinks it's going to work out. At the same time, I think we should all just stay positive. And I don't want to get yelled at.
Dragon is in startup.
In case you're superstitious. Jolly Rocket symbol merch is great, but the first thing I thought was that the rockets look quite phallic. Somebody told me they look like heroin needles. They're like, dude, you shouldn't be pro drug use. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're rockets. Oh my gosh, you just can't win in life. Am I right?
T-minus 30 seconds.
They're gonna do it, guys. They're gonna do it. That's right, Lab. We brothers. Lewis from Lab Padre. He runs Lab Padre. Nicest guy I've ever met. Him and Tim Dodd are the nicest people I've ever met. Fact.
10, 9, 8.
But then again, I don't get out much.
6.
Come on, baby.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
She's going.
Ignition. Liftoff. Carpet Dragon.
Yeah.
Vehicle is pushing downrange. Now 115.
Shogun Baker, good luck, Mr. Booster, on the higher wind landing. Let's light this candle. The candle is lit. Don't snuff it out now. Yeah, the rumor is that
At T plus 45
I'll get back to
seconds,
that.
Falcon 9 has cleared the towers, and the final Dragon 1 flight is underway.
go, baby, go. Rumor is the booster missed the last landing off the
Everything
drone
looking
ship
nominal
Falcon
for
9
stage
is
1.
supersonic.
because Mother Nature
We heard the
farted.
call out that
It
the
was
was
stinky.
supersonic.
I told you I'm being ridiculous. I'm high on ketones right now. You gotta forgive me.
Vehicle is experiencing maximum dynamic pressure.
There we heard the call out for Max Q.
Chris Rogers, Captain America's in the house. Is that Captain
Coming up
America's
next,
real name?
there are 5
Chris
events that
Rogers?
will be happening in rapid succession. Main engine cutoff, or as you'll see in the event tracker on the bottom of your screen, MECO.
What is that?
Then stage separation, second engine
Oh,
start,
Steve
or
Rogers.
SES-1.
My wife is
followed
such a
by
nerd.
boost back burn of the first stage and Dragon nose cone deploy.
More of a Thor.
Main
and,
engine cutoff for
Ant-Man guy
MECO is
myself.
where all 9 M1D engines on first stage will shut down. This is immediately followed by stage separation, where the first and second stages will separate. A few seconds later, MVAC, or the M Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage, will ignite and begin to boost Dragon to low Earth orbit.
Impact shield started.
That's pretty.
So again, MECO, stage sep, SES-1,
I don't remember him looking
all
so
happening in quick
orange
succession. Let's tune in.
and blue. I like that plume. It reminds me of Kerbal. What up, Apatox? Thanks, bro.
Stage separation confirmed.
And there on the right-hand side of your screen, and by the cheers in the crowd behind me, we have visual confirmation of second engine start as that warm glow begins to build around the MVAC nozzle. On the left-hand
That's
side of your
so
screen,
sweet.
we have an amazing visual of the first stage as it is performing its boost back burn. Now, this is the first of 3 maneuvers that the first stage will be performing. As Jesse mentioned earlier, we will be landing back at landing zone 1 on the coast of Florida at Cape Canaveral. So the first stage has to completely reorient itself and head back west. It was flying east, now it's going to flip around, head back west towards the Cape.
I think that was the cap
During this
that we
boost
just
back
saw.
burn, which should be ending in 5 seconds. MVAC is looking good. Everything nominal with our temperature and power readings there.
Shut down.
And we can see on the left-hand side of our screen that the boost back burn has completed. Second stage looking good as Dragon is on its way to the International Space Station.
Thank you, creators, for joining up on the YouTube membership. Appreciate it, bro. Feel free to delete that Patreon. It's up to you, man. David Bowman. I almost said David Bowie. Still, David
Vehicle's
Bowman's
on a
good, too.
nominal
Thank you so
trajectory.
much for that super chat, brah. Brah. That was really beautiful, that
Acquisition
like,
of signal in Bermuda.
psychedelic plumage that was going over there. Must be what
In
high
order
people
to make
see.
its way back to landing zone 1, the first stage executes a series of 3 burns. The first of which you just saw is the boost back burn. And as Kate mentioned, this is meant to slow the rocket down and orient it for re-entry. It also helps Falcon 9 laterally return to the landing zone. Then shortly after this first burn is initiated, the grid fins, which are located near the top of the first stage, are deployed to help guide the rocket during descent. We're not showing a live view of the first stage right now because it's pretty dark, so you can't see it.
Poopy.
But what you're seeing on your screen is the second stage continuing on its way to its targeted orbit. So then following the boost back burn, Falcon 9 executes its re-entry burn to slow itself down before hitting the dense part of the atmosphere. And then the last of the 3 burns is the landing burn, which begins just before touchdown, and that's to slow the vehicle down rapidly right before landing.
Andreas Gade, welcome to the
So far,
family.
second stage is still looking good. It's T plus 5 minutes, and the second stage is taking Dragon to its targeted orbit.
NASA
We've had
125,
an
thank you, bro.
on-time liftoff just a few minutes ago.
I think I was
and
emailing you
we're just
earlier.
about a minute away from that second burn on the first stage, that entry burn.
Shogun Baker, wish they would show
Again, if we
picture
do
inside the
land
tank.
our
Yeah, that's
first
cool.
stage tonight, it will be our 50th landing.
Have you guys seen that picture that sometimes they take inside one of the tanks? I think it's the LOX tank. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, NASA 125, I think you were the one we were
Second
emailing back
stage
and forth earlier,
continues
right?
to
Follow
look
nominal
nominal.
trajectory.
Yep, gotcha.
And there's that call out for nominal trajectory.
Jester, or is it Yester? Jester Hernandez, keep it up.
If you're
Pump
just
it.
now joining
Yeah.
us, it's T plus 6 minutes, and we're
Hodge
about
twins.
30 seconds
Yeah.
away from the first stage entry burn, which will then be followed by the landing burn and landing of the first stage on our landing zone 1 in Cape Canaveral.
Yoda O Flight 1, welcome to the eccentric family, brother. Donald
You
Crowder.
can see on your left-hand screen, this is a view from the first stage. You can see Earth with all
that's
the lights
pretty.
lighting up the ground. Once that entry burn begins, we should be able to see that light up that screen on the left side.
Oh, that's
Stage
awesome.
1 entry burn startup.
Here we go. Donald Crowder, Kevy Kev, first
And
time in your
there
live
is
stream.
entry
Welcome,
burn has
dude.
started. This burn will last about 20 seconds long.
Here we go, guys.
Again, as I mentioned earlier, there's those grid fins that you can see on your left-hand screen near the top of the first stage. That's guiding the
Stage 1
vehicle
entry burn shutdown.
to the landing zone. And there's that shutdown of that entry burn. We're
Stay
just
with
about
us.
40
Stay with us, baby.
seconds away or so
High
from
winds.
the landing burn start.
Man, she's well over
The landing burn
the-
will last about 30
the coast,
seconds
man.
before the vehicle
Safety.
touches down.
She looks really well over the coast. She looks way too far inside the coast, or is it just me? She's
Second
nowhere
stage is
over the
still
ocean.
looking nominal.
Or I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe I'm looking at it upside down. Olin Riffle. Hey there,
It is
Kevy
a bit
Kev.
dark
What's
since it is
up?
nighttime over there in Cape Canaveral,
Stage
but
1 entry
we
transonic.
should be able to get a live view of this landing.
I think I was looking at it wrong. I was freaking out there for me. I was
Stage
like,
one
this
landing
thing's
burn
going
startup.
over Coco.
And there's that landing burn starting.
Come on, baby. Where's she at? Where's she at? There she is. Here she comes. Here she comes. Come on, baby. Fight those winds. Fight those gusts. Get there. Get there.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Oh, okay. Freaked me out because the left picture is a little delayed. I was like, where are the legs?
Has landed for the 50th time in SpaceX history. What an amazing live view all the way to touchdown.
Stage 1 nominal landing confirmed.
What an awesome view of our first stage for the 50th time.
Sorry, lad. I do
Congratulations
drool
to
from
the
time to
entire
time.
SpaceX team for
Disgusting.
another successful landing. This marks our 50th successful first stage recovery, which is an important part of our commitment to vehicle reusability.
A lot of excitement as we hit yet another milestone here. there's a big crowd in Mission
Nominal
Control behind
orbit
me,
insertion.
as you probably could tell. So at this point, second stage is performing nominally. We had an on-time liftoff from Cape Canaveral, and among all the excitement, we did get the call out for a second engine cutoff. So at this point, we're waiting to hear confirmation of good orbit. And we do have that confirmation. So good orbit has been confirmed, and at this point, second stage has one last major task to perform, and that's to command separation of Dragon, which should be happening in less than a minute from now.
Sorry,
Actually,
guys.
hopefully
I was
just in a
really
couple of
freaking out there
seconds.
for a minute about that booster. It looked to me like it was coming in
We should have
way
video
too
here.
far
There
into
we can
inland.
see a view into the Dragon trunk. That
There
is
she
the
goes.
unpressurized section, successfully deploying away from second stage.
Should deploy those solar
That
arrays in a few
unpressurized
minutes.
cargo is stuff that is able to be exposed to the vacuum of space. Everything that cannot endure such an environment, we pack into the pressurized section. So coming up in about 2 minutes, we should have solar array deployment. As Jesse mentioned previously, Dragon is carrying tons of cargo to the International Space Station on this mission. A small portion.
All right. We'll get back to that in a second. Yeah, I don't know why, but it looked like the booster was well into those city lights. And I was like, is this thing overshooting and going further inland than it should have? I was like, this thing's heading to Cocoa. But it turned out it was just my mind being dumb. It does that about 16 times a day at least. David Westengrad is back. Bro, thank you so much. You're so nice, man. Man, you're so nice. South Padre, 50. Kevin, 50. Lab Padre, 150 more for 50. Dude, that's so great. Thank you so much. Yeah, definitely. Those channels definitely deserve it. They're out there on the ground. Lab Padre, South Padre. They need the love and support. And I will take it too for my Tesla and for this channel. Getting better equipment. I'm almost Amish with what I'm working with. Peter Sands, thank you so much, David. Peter Sands, hi from Australia. Well then, good day, mate. Let's put some whole shrimp on. Australia. It is Australia. Okay, just making sure I can read. All right, let me turn this up.
Opening, but unfortunately we won't see the GNC door opening live, but we will be able to catch solar panel deployment, which is what we're waiting to see on the left-hand side of your screen. Right now the solar arrays are compacted, folded up along the side of the Dragon trunk, and that's the view that we see there on the left.
Stumpy, do me a solid and say hi to my son Tyler. What's up, Tyler?
As I've mentioned
you
a couple
have a great
times
dad.
tonight, this is the final cargo resupply mission to the International Space Station using the first version of our Dragon vehicle. The upgraded version that we're using next has a different trunk design than the one that we're currently looking at. In the new version, there we have visual confirmation of deployment of the solar arrays.
That's sweet.
As Dragon stretches its wings for the very last time, I'd like to congratulate the SpaceX and
sad.
NASA teams that have designed, built, tested, and supported this spacecraft over the last decade. Your hard work has paved the way for the first Crew Dragon flight with NASA astronauts later this year.
Northwesters report ready for firing.
Bye, Dragon. No more Crew Dragon launches for this version.
Dragon is now on its way to the space station. Very exciting day, as you can hear the crowd behind me.
Thanks for your great work, Kev.
Over the next couple of days, Dragon will perform a series of orbital height adjust maneuvers with its Draco engines until it's within a few kilometers of the International Space Station. Then Dragon will establish a communications link with the space station. And then we will perform a series of checks on the vehicle. And when both NASA and SpaceX are ready, we'll initiate a slow approach to the International Space Station, pausing at several checkpoints along the way to ensure crew's safety. When Dragon is within 10 meters of the station, the astronauts aboard will capture Dragon using the station's robotic Canada arm in a process called berthing. Finally, Mission Control in Houston will send commands from the ground to the station's robotic arm to rotate and install Dragon.
All right, yeah. So this cargo Dragon bursts, which means they catch it with the Canada arm and they connect it manually with the arm. But The next version of Cargo Dragon will be the new version of, or the modified version of Crew Dragon, which will dock automatically. So that's cool. What's she got to say?
We landed the Falcon 9 for the 50th time, and as you just saw on your screen, a beautiful stretching of the last solar array deployment of the first version of Dragon. Dragon's arrival, capture, and installation to the space station will be streamed live on March 9th, starting at 5:30 a.m. Eastern on NASA TV. Dragon will spend about 4 weeks attached to the space station before returning to Earth with cargo and research.
There you
That's
go.
going to end our live launch.
All right, that's going to end their live launch stream. Let me get to my ugly mug. Speaking of mug, get one now. That's a plug. Ah, man, I'm improving up here. I'm a terrible improver because now I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah, so the docking on Sunday morning, maybe I'll do that for a Patreon and YouTube member video live thing. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Jonathan Curtis, welcome to the family, brah. You have no regrets about it. Hamish McKillop, thanks for your great work, Kev. I just want to repeat that in case you didn't hear me the first time. I appreciate the love and support, guys. You guys are great, man. What's up, Bill Backhorn? Backhorn? Is that how you say your name? Bill Backhorn? Howdy from West Virginia. Well, hello there, neighbor. Yes, Jonathan Kish, my mod. Friendly reminder, if you want to join like-minded individuals and talk and chat all the time about space-related things and other things, join our Discord. Link in the chat and in the description. Night Fox. That is such a slick name. Which serial number do you think will hit 20 kilometers first? I have my hopes up for SN3. All right, SN3 or SN4. If I had any money, well, I guess I kind of do now thanks to you guys, I would put it on SN3. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So far, it looks like SN2's test stuff is going pretty well. We'll see how it holds up for the cryo maybe tomorrow. Peacekeeper Hero. That was cool. Going back to the Princess Bride. Yeah, speaking of that, I want to go back and replay that landing because that was fascinating. Fascinating. Let me rewind it and let me go forward because I'm not seeing it here. Oh, what's going on with this thing? Oh, this is mission control audio now. Go back. Did they stop it? Can I not watch the live stream again? Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it back up. I want to try to replay the landing. I don't know if it's gonna let me. Yes, it will let me. Ballin'. If you guys are peacing out, I appreciate you experiencing this with me. Thanks for not standing me up on our date here. All right, we're calling these dates from now on. We have a date. It's a romantic date. There's nothing more romantic than going to a rocket launch on YouTube. I've never been to a rocket launch in real life. Demo 2 shall be my first. All right, yeah, so check this out, dude. Replay. Display 2 big. Nope, display 1 big is what I want. Get off there, you. Look at this on the left-hand side. Isn't that cool? I don't know what this Falcon booster was drinking before the launch, but this is awesome. This has to be what people on shrooms see when they're high. I don't know. Kids don't do drugs. I've never done a drug in my life, and look where it got me. All right, I'm a YouTuber. Dude, that was so sweet. But let's get to the landing here. Let's watch this replay. And maybe I can kind of explain myself a little better why I thought this thing was gonna crash land in Cocoa. Where we at? Yeah, okay, so right here. So I'm thinking like the coast is running parallel maybe, or is down here somewhere. I'm like, this thing's heading up this way in the land, but turns out like this is the coast right here over on this side. So Unky Kev is dumb. Let's check this landing out, man. TBNTX, man, your name is a mouthful, and it's not even, it's only like what is that, a 5-letter word, and you gotta explain to me how you say that more smoothly. Look at All right, let's back it up just a little bit more. How many of you were freaking out like I was for the second time for me? Like it's coming in and it's only what, like, I don't know, 20 feet off the ground here, or if you're living in any other country, like 10 meters or so, 20 meters, I don't know, 3 meters a foot, or 3 feet a meter. So you do the conversion. But the legs aren't down yet. They're not deployed. So I'm watching this and I'm kind of keeping my eye on this with my peripherals. And I'm like, this thing's going to land on its on its engine bells. But this is a little delayed compared to that one. And we're good. Sweet, bro. Totally sweet, bro. All right, we'll stop that. Back to me. Appreciate it, TBNTX, for the love. Let me scroll up a little bit. Prime is voting for SN4 for the 20-click flight. I can get down with that. SN4 flappy flaps issues with SN3 and my 8-ball. That's funny. See you, Prime. You have a good night, Brew. Thanks for those kisses, Gavin. Love you long time. D. Denver, welcome to the eccentric family, D. Denver. Enjoy your gold nugget. Someone told me that I need to... Someone actually on Lab Padre stream told me, he was also my member, told me that I need to add a new badge for 6-month members, because they only go up to 5 right now. And he said I needed to do like a Master Chief. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because we're Navy boys. We'll put Master Chief above 4-star general or 5-star general anytime. So I got to add that this week. Oh, I don't know. Do I have sex bots in my live chat? If I do, that's disgusting. Right? Isn't that what I'm supposed to say? I don't know what sex chat bots are. Sounds wrong though. Justin DeLong, welcome to the eccentric family. You won't regret it. At least I hope not. If you do, just go quietly in the night and don't say anything. Oh my gosh, you guys are fun. I'm starting to wear down now though. I think the adrenaline and excitement's starting to leak out of my body with my ketones, and I'm starting to be like, it's time to go to bed. Maybe watch an episode or two of Parks and Recreation. Is that what the show's called? Is that what it's called, Carrie? Parks and Recreation? Yeah. I started watching Parks and Recreation for the first time like 2 weeks ago, so we're in season 2 right now. It's pretty funny. I love Chris Pratt, but I just never... I was the Office guy. I love The Office. I never got around to watching Parks and Rec, and I actually like it. It's pretty funny. I love the mustache guy. I can't think of his name now. Why can I not think of his name now? Dang it. This always happens to me. Good night, everyone who's leaving. I'm going to be leaving here in a second as well. Thought I'd give you a little bit more midnight chatter, because I'm getting tired. Ron Swanson, that's it. Thank you so much. Don't you hate that when that happens? That happens to me all the time. I get these brain farts. Kevin, see you again on Sunday morning for Dragons Docking with the ISS. Good to you and everyone. Yeah, dude, I think I might do that live stream for my members. I'll let you guys know. I don't think I have anything going on Sunday morning. Besides church, right? Yeah, a bunch of heathens get to church. What time they say it was? Like 9:30 in the morning, I think. We'll make it work. All right. Well, I'm going to get back to the lawyer wife. Maybe watch some Parks and Rec. Lab Padre is still with us. Pink Floyd voice. Don't leave me now. Yeah, well, you know what? Lab Padre, it's only like 11:13 your time, so... It's past midnight here, which is about 4 hours past my bedtime. Bye, creators. You got church at night? All right, Ryan. That's a good school boy or church boy. Whatever. Good on you guys. Thanks for subscribing, Apatalks. Thanks for becoming a eccentric member. Or thanks for, thanks for your super chat. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Bye. Let me get my outro set up. Boink. Here we go. Have a great weekend, guys. Make it nominal. Don't do anything I would do.